All right, we have got our homepage set up and we have our feature boxes that we just went over. And let's go ahead and cover how to add in the other sections. So the other sections that are demoed in the live preview, if I go to the live preview, testimonials, doctors, staff, map, etc. are all widgets. So if we go under our dashboard and under appearance and widgets, and I'm going to go and open this site in another tab so we can kind of see our site updating as we go. Now when I say widgets, I'm referring to these two widget areas. Now these two widget areas work exactly the same. It's just one of them will pull the widget onto every page and the other one will only display it on the home page. So a key to this is only use the widgets that are labeled home. So I think we have like 6 so far. So we can pull in blog posts, a map, a service. So let's start off with testimonials since I believe that's what starts off in the live preview. Now if you open it up, it has a bunch of options and we can just leave it blank and click save and then refresh your home page and you'll see your testimonials will pull in. If you have some examples, it'll be, it won't pull in posts if you don't have any. Since I've been doing the demo content, we have some examples. So you can do things like playing around, adding summary text that'll display right underneath the title. You can control how many are pulled in. So if you want, let's say we wanted 3 posts in 3 columns, refresh that, we can have that. You can adjust your button, you can remove your button, you can add a link, if you want to link to your testimonials. So for instance, I can just copy that link, add in a link to our testimonials, and that will go there. So you can definitely just play around with these options, of course, and get that how you would like. Then another thing to note is if you wanted to pull in only one category, you would just plug in the category there, and you can get your category slug under categories and it will give it to you if you're using categories. If not, just leave it blank and it will pull in the latest testimonials that you've added. So then the next one I think is staff. So if I throw in a staff one, it's got the same options if we refresh the page. Now we have our staff, and it looks like I did not import any staff yet. So let me just add one just real quick. So I'm just adding one just for example's sake. So now we have one staff post so you can see it working. So there's our staff example. And you have the same options again under that widget. And you can even do the services as well if you would like to pull in some services. And you can adjust the background color if you want. I doubt you'll be using yellow, but that's just for example's sake. And moving along down, so you want to replicate the live preview if you want, you can do the map widget. And save that. And you've got yourself your map. And of course, you can adjust the text as you need. And the shortcode is what generates the map on the left side. So you have your left side right here where you would type in your address and if you want a title. And then on the right, you would adjust your text and your button as needed. Then the last thing in the live preview is actually the highlight widget. So if you pull that in, you can just save that. When you refresh your site, you can see it. And then you can adjust all these as you need. And the cool thing about the way we added all pages is if you visit another page, none of the widgets show up. But in the live preview, this widget does, and that's because we drop it in this widget area. So if you drop it in that widget area, it's going to pull it onto every page. So it just kind of gives you an option if, let's say, you wanted a list of your staff at the bottom of every page or the location at the bottom of the other page, you can do so.